Good. That was like literally the worst timing. The last second, literally everything got fucked up. Everything got fucked up. But we're here. We're live for the double coverage podcast. Let's get it. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the double coverage podcast. We're live here on YouTube with your boy, it's Dev, and my boy, Robert Broden, the man. Robert, how are we doing today?
I'm doing amazing.
That's good, Jim.
We're excited here.
We are. We're ready for conference championship weekend. Going to be a big weekend. Some big games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The last few games were pretty good. It just sucks just not watching our teams in the playoffs.
I'm used to it, you know.
I mean, you're used to watching them, and then
Yep.
You know, I'm ready for this offseason. I haven't been this excited for an offseason since last offseason, and I'm more excited for this one than that one. But it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of conversations today. The big one, the first big one of the day, of course, Jim Harbaugh to the Los Angeles Chargers with Justin Herbert, which is very interesting.
Surprise to me, honestly. No surprise.
It's not a surprise. Not a surprise. It does make me upset that Ryan Poles did not reach out to Jim Harbaugh. And it makes his comment during his presser because when somebody asked about have you reached out to him, obviously he's not going to say much because he's sitting next to his head coach, the guy that he's down for. But he was like, yeah, he's the head coach of Michigan. No, I haven't talked. So like it still hurts a little bit knowing that we could have had a shot at Jim Harbaugh, but I trust the process. I'm trusting it until it doesn't work. Until we lose to Jim Harbaugh.
You got the flus, man.
We got the flus, the flusy flus. I love flus. I don't care what anybody says. I'm excited to see what he does in year 3. I think it'll be a big jump. It'll be very Dan Campbell-esque in terms of how the team mixes. Because I think regardless of who's at quarterback for the Chicago Bears, we'll be a playoff team.
Personally. Oh yeah. I mean, look how close they got this year with pretty
3 games that we should have won. We should have been 10-7 to end of the year because of the Broncos game that we blew, that Lions game that we blew, and that Browns game that we blew. So 3 historic blows. You know, we could have been in playoffs. We could have been in the conversation. We could have beat the Eagles because the Eagles are dog shit. Probably could have beat Tampa. I don't know.
I feel like they're honestly a team to watch out for, you know,
next season. And same with the Chargers. I mean, I bet they'll get rid of some blue chip players that are veterans. Unfortunately, I think Khalil Mack will probably go from the Chargers. He won't be there. Mike Williams, we'll see. They'll definitely need players. Or what if, here's a big scenario for Jim Harbaugh. Maybe he's like, I don't really want Justin Herbert. I want one of these guys.
And they get McCarthy.
They get JJ McCarthy. And you know, you could trade him
exactly
to.
What I was thinking.
Justin Herbert to the Chicago Bears for the first overall pick.
And then where do you go from there? Who did you get?
Well, the Bears get Justin Herbert. Then we'll get Roma Doomsday paired up. Or if they won't take just a one to Herbert, we'll do like our first and 9th pick, and we get Herbert.
That's too much.
It is too much. I would agree. There'll be a lot, but I don't see that happening. It would be cool though. I don't see him coming to us, but I could see a possibility where Justin Herbert gets traded because Jim Harbaugh wants McCarthy or he wants one of these other quarterbacks, and there will be a team that will bid. And I guarantee there will be offers. I bet even Ryan Poles will call.
I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I think Jim Harbaugh took that job because of Justin Herbert. We'll see. I would say in terms of market, like you're not going to be, there's not many fans that are going to be like, your legacy isn't going to, your legacy will just be known as possibly winning a Super Bowl with the Chargers. Unlike if, say, he were to go to Chicago, the biggest fan base there is out there the most diehards I've ever seen, besides like Cowboys, obviously, and a lot of those big
Yeah.
franchises. But
I mean, nothing's coming out of Dallas right now.
mm,
They usually wait. Dallas is a last minute team when it comes to free agency, and I hope we have a better draft this year. I could see Blake Corum. I could definitely see Derrick Henry, like as a realistic expectation.
yeah, Derrick Henry
I
is
could
really
see,
interesting.
yeah, I could really see Derrick Henry. Maybe get Blake Corum. Obviously build and build and build off of Trey Lance, extend Dak. We're gonna
Xavier Worthy
basically
coming home.
that'd be amazing. But maybe yeah, maybe Derrick Henry, maybe get Blake Corum. Uh
Yeah,
Obviously extend Dak, turn Trey Lance into another Jordan Love pretty much.
you think you'll extend Dak? He has 1 year.
Yeah, they're gonna extend Dak. He's still the guy. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, I think if this year goes awful and they don't make the playoffs, he's gone. He's not coming back. They'll do
yeah, I
Trey
mean,
Lance. Didn't Jerry Jones say that he wanted Trey Lance to be the guy, or he is going to be?
he's going to be, but obviously his boy is Dak right now. You know Jerry Jones. They're gonna
They'll
they're
do
gonna
what's
extend that.
right.
This is the final year of his contract that he did back in 2020. Um, they're gonna re-sign him, no doubt in my mind. I mean, they already said it, and they're gonna pay him a lot of money,
Yeah.
probably 60 million a year, which is insane. But
Mm-hmm.
no doubt in my mind, maybe get Dak. You're still getting Demaverion over Sean Beck from injury. Hidden beast. Nobody talks about him enough. He tore his ACL in the preseason last year, but he is going to be a beast for sure. Let Gilmore walk. He was cool while it lasted. We got Trayvon coming back. You still got Bland, which he's off and on, but mostly on.
He'll get Diggs back from injury.
You're gonna get Diggs back. You're gonna get Bland. You're gonna get potentially Vander Esch back
Oh
if his
yeah,
career is not over.
didn't he get it like crazy injury?
Yeah, it's literally it's probably it wouldn't be surprising if it was career ending,
Yeah,
but
that's rough.
I feel like he's gonna be tough. I mean, he's gonna be a warrior. He's gonna come back. We got Overshawn, Marquise Bell is still shining.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know I'm feel like a broken record, but man, next year is going to be still pretty good. I feel like.
You'll be a
Uh,
winning team. You'll be a playoff team. It's literally
yeah,
going to come down to the playoffs
it's
again.
gonna come down to the pressure. That's it. That's
Mm-hmm.
all it's been for the past at least for the past 3 years that McCarthy's been here. Um, it's just gonna come down to pressure, play calling, how Dak is gonna perform. CD and they need to learn to get back on track. Maybe draft a
Mm-hmm.
lineman, maybe draft a corner. We really can't go wrong in the first round. I mean, we've done good enough, but
Mm-hmm.
it's the later rounds that are gonna be pretty fire for the Cowboys, honestly, because
It's
the Cowboys and their late draft picks, they tend to kill it every time.
their scouts are pretty good in terms of late
Mhm.
round draft picks. That's how I have feel about that with the Bears too. Um, there's a lot of quarterback needy teams out there. I mean,
A
you got
lot.
the Steelers, you got the Raiders, maybe the Seahawks if they don't go forward with Geno. It
Yeah.
seems like they're kind of cleaning house right now, starting a mini rebuild. Not
Oh yeah.
even many. It's going to be a pretty big rebuild because everybody's going to be gone. I mean, their whole
Mhm.
coaching staff's gone, so that'll be interesting. I could see the Dolphins on there. I mean, Tua, I feel like is still going to be the guy, but if there's a better option, I think they'll go for it.
Yeah.
Same with the
I
Eagles. I
think
think
Tua's
Howie
safe.
Roseman is definitely going to do
Jalen
some.
Hurts is their guy. The Jalen Hurts is
I
their
mean,
guy.
they put too much money into
100%.
it.
I
They
mean,
put
they put
way
they
too
put
much
a lot
money.
of money into him, and he's good. He's good. I
Yeah.
mean, he's not one bad year doesn't define his career, Obviously, he's a Super Bowl quarterback, and I hate to
I
say
mean,
that.
I see a lot of similarities with him and Justin Fields, especially when it comes
Mhm.
down to the wire for the game. Like when it comes to the point where they're behind, I see a lot of that. And it's a lot is due to how their offense was ran. You know, like many people said, very high school offense. I mean, it just looks like they're in the gun, four verticals type shit.
Mhm.
Trips right, nothing too crazy. But I blame, you know, Brian Johnson on that or something like that. But I don't know. And there's a lot of head coaching vacancies. Luke Getzey apparently interviewed with the Raiders. Imagine if Fields went to the Raiders and got paired with Luke Getzey again. God, I would feel so bad. I would feel so bad. It would be rough. But yeah, I mean, we did have one big new OC that is on the hiring board, which is Shane Waldron to Chicago. I don't think it points towards any side of who they're going to go towards at quarterback. It could be Fields, or it could be most likely Caleb. It could be Drake May. Drake May could run a Shane Waldron offense. I mean, two tight end set, and that brings he does a lot of two tight ends, 13 personnel, 12 personnel, um, which adds in Brock Bowers because the Seahawks, I mean, they had Noah Fant and Will Dissly, and they ran that a lot, especially on first and second down. And you get Brock Bowers paired with Cole Kmet
Yeah.
and maybe Mercedes Lewis, get him out there, block.
And Cole
Oh my
Kmet is
God.
already a beast. I
He's
mean,
already a beast at blocking. He's gotten so much better each
yeah.
year at
As
passing, at
a
catching
tight
the
like
ball. Like as a real tight end. Like this year and last year was when he looked like a real tight end.
yeah,
His
and
first
he's
2 years
gonna
were
be on that.
rough. His first 2 years were very rough. Like he didn't get his he had his last touchdown before, like he had touchdown like one or two in 2020 his rookie year. 2021 he didn't have one. I think he had one in like December. And then in 2022, his first one was against the Cowboys. Was in that game, if you remember. But yeah, he's grown a lot. And then he had that one insane catch last year against the Falcons over the middle of the field, that one-handed grab. This year he had that huge one against the Saints with Tyson Bagent, and there's a lot of Tyson Bagent conversations as well. I saw on Facebook people were like, "Wait, what if we don't even draft a quarterback and we keep Tyson Bagent as our starting quarterback?"
No,
No,
no, no.
he's a backup, and he's a damn good backup for a
Yeah.
fucking undrafted rookie
And
out of
he's gonna be
some
one of those
no-name schools.
guys. He's gonna be one of those guys that's gonna go to another team and
He'll
actually
be a Josh
starting.
McCown. He'll start for a team and probably win some games. He has an arm, or maybe he doesn't have an
Yeah.
arm, but he has a quick arm. He can release. His deep ball isn't like perfect, but I mean, he went 2-2 in his first 4 starts in the NFL. I mean, that's impressive for an undrafted guy.
Something that caught my eye is Dallas. So obviously Dallas, they're not going to lose a lot of key free agents. A lot of them are, you know, happy. I'll let them walk. Jordan Lewis, Jaron Curse, blah blah blah. But one thing, something that caught my eye is the Ravens free agents. They got a list, man.
AJ Epinesa,
Patrick Queen, Nelson
AJ
Aguilar,
Epinesa?
Gus Edwards, OBJ, Jadeveon Clowney, Tyler Huntley, Ronald Darby, J.K. Dobbins, Josh Johnson, which is another quarterback. One that catches my eye is Worley, Dobbins, obviously Clowney, Patrick Queen, and Gus Edwards.
Patrick
Both
Queen
of
would be
their
very interesting. I think he'll
yeah,
stay because him and Roquan are a good duo.
that'd be a fire Dallas pickup though if Van Der Esch isn't available. I would love to have Patrick Queen, but we'll see. I mean, obviously, we have no idea what's going to come up in free agency.
I'm
This should be a
excited for free
wild.
agency.
This
It's going to
free
be a good
agency is going to be wild,
free
man.
agency. The last few years have been insane. They've been so fun. That's one thing I love about Twitter. As much as I hate it too, it's an awful place. But like football Twitter, if you're just on that end, like there's so much shit going on.
What do you think about Kirk Cousins? What do you think about Kirk
I
Cousins?
don't
You
know
think
where
he's
he'll
going anywhere?
go. I think he'll. I don't
Think he'll
know.
stay?
I don't know if he'll stay. I don't think he will.
I have a
The
weird feeling.
Titans are a team. The Commanders are a team. Even though they'll probably get Drake May because they're
You think he's first round pick worthy? Kirk Cousins. I mean, being in the fact that he can take a team to the playoffs and he's a good quarterback.
He's a very good quarterback. He's an unappreciated quarterback. I like him a lot. He's
Mhm.
a man of God. No. I don't know. I mean,
Ooh, Danielle
either
Hunter. Ooh.
Danielle Hunter.
Mm.
Yeah, Danielle Hunter's a beast. I mean, there's a
My
lot of edge
cousins.
rushers this year, free agency. There's Bryce Huff, Danielle Hunter, Brian Burns, who I want Brian Burns to go to the Bears. Chase Young is going to be a free agent.
Josh Jacobs, Zadarius Smith,
Zarius Smith. I would love him on the Bears. I want Bryce Huff.
Saquon Barkley. Ooh,
Dude,
I don't
I was
think he's
seeing
gonna
some
stay, man.
mock-ups. I don't think he will either. I was seeing
I,
some
he
mock-ups
wants
of
to
the
win,
Bears.
and he deserves it.
He deserves it. It was like jersey swaps for the Bears in 2024, and it was Caleb Williams, Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, and Saquon Barkley, and it's like, oh, dude, that would be dangerous. That would be
Yeah,
dangerous. Cole Kmet in there, maybe Brock Bowers. Oh,
I mean, dude, the Bears, like, honestly, the Bears, offseason wise, draft wise, they're in the best position they've been in so long. I mean, it's like it's
It
as
would be
long
the
as
most
they're
Bears thing to royally fuck it up. It
exactly.
really would.
Exactly. They're I mean, they're similar to the Cowboys, man, when it comes to this shit. When it comes to
Mhm.
free agency, they don't pull the trigger and they need to, man. I mean, they're in the best position. They hold so much power with that first pick, as I've been saying.
They own
They
everything.
don't do they absolutely need Caleb Williams? No. And they know that.
No, but yeah, I agree. They do know that. I just don't see a scenario where we don't get him
No, I mean,
personally.
yeah, I mean, I no doubt in my mind they're gonna
It's
get him.
because you look at you look at this weekend's games and you look at the quarterbacks who are winning and playing good football. Patrick
Mhm.
Mahomes, even though he wasn't a number one overall pick, that's a guy you still can't pass up on. Josh Allen, even Jordan Love. I mean, as much as he has Brett Favre moment, dude. I had that dude $70. We'll talk about that real quick from this last this conference or not conference. We'll just talk about whatever. Uh,
Divisional.
the divisional round games. Let me take that away. The divisional round games were very, very exciting. Um, I had $70 on the Ravens and Packers,
Oh my god.
and it was for 411. And that whole time, through that whole Packers game, the first three quarters, I mean, I was leveraging my emotion on the game because I was like, if they lose, I'll be happy. If they win, I'll be still pissed, but also happy because I won money. It was coming down to that last drive. They scored a touchdown, and then Jordan Love, he pulls the most Brett Favre thing in the world. I mean, it was literally 1-for-1 in that championship game in 2009 or whatever that was, the interception to Tracy Porter. It was literally the exact same
Oh my
thing.
god.
They have their guy. It's going to be hilarious to see what happens. And I've said multiple times, him and Caleb Williams rivalry, it's going to be real. It's going to be a real thing, and it's
Yeah,
going to be
man.
an exciting thing.
I mean, I still see the Bears getting I still see the Bears 100% getting Caleb Williams, but you don't necessarily need
There will
Caleb
be a
Williams.
trade offer that Ryan Poles will
Oh,
see, and
and
he'll
no,
be
there's
like,
gonna be multiple. There's gonna
there'll
be
be multiple,
multiple. There's gonna be
and it'll
teams
be
like
top end players too.
yeah,
And he's got to leverage between, fuck, do I want to keep Justin and build around him? Do I want this star quarterback? Or you can still trade down, get capital, get Marvin Harrison, and have another like 3 first-round picks this year, and then obviously one next year and the year after. And you
mhm.
could probably draft a guy like Bo Nix to sit
Yeah,
behind
man.
Fields just
I
in
mean,
case he fucks up.
the Bears are in like I mean, and like I feel like if that happens, it'd be one of those situations like with what's his name, Mac Jones. You start
Yeah,
brutally messing up, and then next thing you know, Zappy's coming in. But
Zappy's coming
I
in,
mean,
but
the Bears, they're 100% in the best position they've been in years.
either
They hold a
way,
lot of
we'll
power with the first pick. Even if they don't trade the first pick, they're gonna get somebody. They're gonna get Caleb Williams, beast.
mhm.
It's like the
Drake
Wimby
May even.
sweepstakes. Yeah,
I
I
mean, you have
mean,
Drake May even.
Caleb Williams is the guy. I mean,
He's just
there's
the
no,
guy. I just
yeah,
don't see a scenario. I I bet the Vikings will give an offer. They'll call Ryan Poles and be like, "Hey, we'll give you Justin Jefferson in
and
our first pick,
there's gonna be offers that are insane like that. Like, hey, man, like we'll give you
Max
DK Metcalf.
Crosby,
Yeah,
DK
but
Metcalf."
we're talking like big players like Justin Jefferson, like Tyreek Hill. Like
Yeah,
there's
even yeah, I bet they'll even do something like that. The
Like they're
Dolphins
like
could.
the way the media like portrays like Caleb Williams and the way he actually is good. I mean, dude, this is like Wimby, LeBron. Like
He is on that level of
this
player.
is like the guy.
Hmm.
Like
Everybody
and
thinks it, and when the medium hypes him up, that upgrades the trade value a lot, especially even
uh-huh.
with Justin Fields. If the Bears get offered the ninth overall pick from the eighth overall pick from the Falcons, I'm taking that over any other value because
Yeah, I mean,
you can even
and
use that to trade back and get more capital, or you could trade up with that.
they're aware that they still have the ninth pick to lean on. I mean,
They
it's
have,
still
yeah,
the
they'll
ninth.
have.
It's still in the top 10 picks.
Hmm.
There's still going to be quarterbacks. There's going to be good receivers available by then. But
Edge rushers like Dallas
I
Turner,
I
Liatu
hear
Latu.
what I say for the Bears is you listen and you listen and you listen, and somebody's gonna offer something crazy, and you just gotta play it smart. Do you take it
Three
or do you
first
not
round
take it?
picks, Max Crosby, 3 first round picks, Justin Jefferson, even though those interdivisional trades are rare, and I don't
But
think we would trade. I don't think we would give them Caleb Williams.
we got to
That
keep
would
in
be the
mind.
stupidest thing ever.
Got to keep in mind that there's so many great free agents, man. I mean,
There really is.
like there's just so many. I mean,
T.
I could see
Higgins,
the
Calvin Ridley.
Cowboys signing a couple people. Nothing too like crazy. Obviously,
Mhm.
like nothing like
They'll send
you
some
know,
big,
no
big name
Chris
players.
Jones, no well Kelsey's retired. The only like huge explain in Fortnite terms.
How
The
would you
only
explain this
huge
in Fortnite terms?
you can't the draft. But yeah, I mean the only big signing I see is Derrick Henry, maybe Buda Baker or something.
Yeah,
Replace Jaron Curse, replace Jordan Lewis. Maybe Cooper DeJean falls. If he
Cooper
falls, that's like
DeJean.
another CD Lamb pick, bro. If he falls
It
to
is.
29, that'd be wild.
I bet there will be a player in the draft who's projected a certain spot that will not get drafted at that spot, and everybody's gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why is
Yeah.
why are GMs doing this right now? Why are they
CD
not?"
Lamb, he was projected top 10, and what did he fall to? Like 19?
Yeah, it was pretty late in the first round.
I mean,
There'll be
there's just
players like that.
there's so much talent in the draft. It's like, yeah, that's gonna happen, you know? Shit, maybe who knows, man? Roma Dunze may even fall out of the top 10.
He could someone like Keon Coleman or even I don't know. There's a
Brock
lot.
Bowers.
There's a
There's those
lot of
first
good
round
offensive linemen
blocks.
too. There's a lot of good offensive linemen. Olufashinu.
I've been
Joe
thinking
Walt.
about it. Oh, Joe Alt. Oh my god, I'd love to have him.
He's
But
a beast. Jackson
just like
Powers Johnson out of Oregon, the big old center. He's gonna be a Chicago Bear. Can't wait.
and then there's Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid McQuincy, a dog. He's a dog.
But he is a dog, bro. That's gonna be cool, man. Some dude named Kool-Aid is gonna be in the
I
NFL.
know, right?
But
he'll probably be a hated player. Everybody's like, "This guy, what is this guy's deal?" He's gonna be Sauce again.
Man, I mean, there's so many. Like, oh yeah, to see the Cowboys, they officially signed Martavis Bryant, Steelers legend.
Oh yeah, Steelers legend. That's right.
He's not gonna
They
see
get
the
him
field
for a futures deal or whatever.
Yeah, but
practice squad player.
I mean, so we know we're gonna extend Dak unless something crazy happens and we trade Dak we move up.
Justin Fields.
It's not happening. That's hell no. But I'd pick Trey Lance honestly over Justin Fields at this point.
I don't know.
Maybe not, but
I feel like in the right system,
there's no doubt, unless like Jerry does a line or something. There's no doubt in my mind that they're gonna extend Dak, but I don't see it being longer than 4 years at all. I mean,
yeah, it'll be like a 2-year team friendly deal.
Yeah, 3-year team friendly deal, obviously, and Dak's good at that. He's restructured his contract like twice already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be an interesting offseason.
Yeah, we're not gonna keep him for like another 6-7 years. Nah. And that's what Trey Lance is for, man. I mean, Jerry Jones he's already said that when Dak is gone, Trey Lance is the guy, and I'm excited for it. I really am. I mean, the time that he played on the 49ers, he didn't look bad.
No, I mean, he had barely any games. He played like 2 at most.
And
he played 2 in 2022, got hurt, played like half a season in his rookie year, not even that.
Jesus Christ, man. I hate Twitter.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The Taylor Swift AI.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude.
It's pretty bad. It's rough. Man. Yeah, it's pretty weird. People are fairly interesting to say the least.
Yeah, man. I mean, that shit looks so real, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
And it's only going to get stronger, and then that's going to be used
stronger. It's going to be like there's going to be full on tapes of celebrities deep faked AI shit. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be really bad. But nonetheless, yeah, it's gonna be a good conference championship this week between the Ravens and the Chiefs and the Niners, Lions, gonna be good games, man. I just don't see a world where the Lions win, personally.
You don't? Are you just saying that
No.
because you hate
Yes, but
him?
I just the Niners, man. I mean, Green Bay almost knocked them off. Green Bay
Yeah,
almost did, but
grit. It's grit. It's grit.
it's about some kneecaps.
We're gonna take a kneecap out, and we're gonna take another kneecap out. But I you know what? I don't care NFC side really. I don't.
I'm
They
rooting for
both
Lamar. He deserves it.
Lamar Jackson. You listen to me now. If you find this, please, please, God, save us from save us. Okay,
Taylor
just do it.
Swift all over the screen in the Super Bowl. It's gonna be incredible.
Save us. It's gonna be horrible. I can't do that, man. I mean, I get it. It's a marketing. It's a genius. It's
It's
genius. It's
genius. And
absolutely genius.
I don't hate it like how other people hate it. It does get annoying just because she's always there, but not gonna lie, I listen to her music. I
I like
enjoy
Taylor
her
Swift.
music. I enjoy her music. Her music is a good guilty pleasure, also vibe. Like that one song, Lavender Haze. I love that fucking song. I will always listen to it. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Can I
I like
consider
Taylor Swift.
myself a Swiftie? Sure, because I don't want to be on the Swifties' bad side ever.
I
That would be
don't.
rough. But
I don't consider myself the Swifty. I mean, I was listening to shit. What was it? I knew you were trouble. I mean, but then again, I'm
that sounds
so
great.
unbelievably tired of Isaiah Pacheco getting in the end zone and they pan to Taylor Swift.
I know. Just
Like
any touchdown every
any
time.
touchdown.
It's
Just
just like, yeah, there's her. Now, I will say, I will take it for Jason Kelsey doing crazy shit
that is amazing. Yeah. I
in
mean,
the
if
box
maybe
in the
if he's
press
like
box.
picking up Taylor Swift and
That
like
was
body
sweet.
slamming her through a table or some shit.
That'd be hilarious. I loved Patrick Mahomes' dad when he was looking at what was going on when they were freaking out. He was just like, "The hell, what are y'all doing?" It
Yeah.
was hilarious.
I mean, I don't. I mean, it's gonna be. I mean,
I
dude,
mean,
the
they
Chiefs.
have the biggest
They're doing
opportunity to
the
do
Chiefs.
Taylor Swift and Eminem in the same stadium.
Yeah, that'd be wild. Eminem always wins, but um, I just don't. I mean, it's so annoying. I'd rather see the Ravens just get it over with.
Just
As someone
Lamar
who is
Jackson,
constantly
Roquan
subjected to
Smith in the
listening to
Super
every
Bowl.
single Taylor album daily at work because my manager is a Swiftie and I despise this woman. LMAO. Beckman said that.
Yeah. Hey, that's understandable. I get it. Not all of
I
her
don't like.
music is great.
He's
The
a
ones,
Detroit fan, man. He's got
yeah,
Eminem,
he's a
bro.
lion.
What?
Yeah, he's got Eminem. You can't compare. I mean, you can, but
You could, but you can't.
I don't know. I like the one song and some of her bangers, but
I'm just so
I
like
get
it
it.
sickens me to read that stat on how Detroit went 0-16 and then still made the NFC Championship, and we've had the biggest opportunities to go to the Super Bowl, and we can't get past the
This was
divisional
the
round.
year.
It was
This was the
supposed to
year.
be like out of all the years we said it was going to be the year, this was the easiest path. Swear to God, like, and I will stand by that, dude. There was Green Bay was not supposed to beat us, man. God.
Hey, Dak still threw for 500 fucking yards.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, what? It's
How
like,
does
oh,
that
you turned
happen?
on too
He's
late.
literally playing Madden. He's coming back.
I think Dak. I mean, Dak is going to be good next year, no doubt. CD is going to be there. It's pretty. I feel like it's going to be the same team this year. It's just,
Offensively, yeah.
yeah. I mean, I feel like it's going to be the same team as last year. I hope it's not no 12-5 bullshit, man. Which it probably is.
What
But
do you want, the number one seed?
I do want the number one seed bad. But
Who's the team do you see making the playoffs who didn't make teams, I should say, making the playoffs that didn't make it this year?
Bears, Bears are one of them.
Sure.
I don't see the Vikings going. Let's think AFC wise. Maybe the Chargers.
Chargers, I definitely see making it.
I don't see the Broncos since they're getting rid of Russ.
Yeah, no. Maybe. Depending on who the quarterback is, they
Packers.
could.
Oh, obviously Packers made it.
Packers made it. The Saints? No.
Saints. I feel like the Saints could.
They could.
Not with Derek Carr, man. Shit.
Not with Derek Carr, but they could.
Raiders. The Raiders. Sleeper.
Antonio
They're
Pierce
sneaking.
running
They're a
back.
sneaking team.
They get maybe Justin Fields
Yep.
or someone. They could for sure. Who else? The Titans, no. Jacksonville, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
They fell off hard, man. What happened to them? Like
Yeah, they were
Chandler.
like 7-3. They were selling postseason tickets
Yeah,
before the
early.
postseason early, and then boom, they just fucking shit the bed. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I see the same old Cowboys, man. Like, and
The Panthers,
no worse, no better.
yeah.
I
The
want to see
Panthers,
better.
no.
Not gonna happen.
I don't see the Panthers going.
Nah, Panthers. They need help, bro.
Yeah, they need a
And
lot.
this draft isn't gonna help them.
They have nothing. They have the
Mhm.
first pick in the second round, so they'll get
Yeah,
something. They'll
get
get
terrible.
maybe Xavier Worthy.
Yeah,
They could do that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other teams. The Cardinals, maybe.
Falcons. They get Justin Fields.
Falcons get Justin Fields and Bill Belichick. They're going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Cam Newton was talking about how if he wanted any team to go to, it'd be Atlanta.
Yeah, and he said Atlanta is the only one. Like, bro, you don't have any options, man. And I doubt they want you.
Yeah, he's a good personality. Like he
I
should
still
just
love Cam
stick
Newton, man.
to.
I still love his ass. He's funny as hell.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll definitely make a lot more futures bets, like Super Bowl preseason bets on really high odds. I need to make a bet on the draft on who the first pick will be, if it'll be Caleb or the field. Which it'll be Caleb first pick.
What is he like, minus 1,000?
Yeah, it's probably some. Let's take a look. Actually, let's take a look at the conference championship odds real quick, though. As we look at that, Chiefs Baltimore Sunday at 2:01 p.m. Central Standard Time. Chiefs are 3.5 dogs, 3.5-point dogs on the road. Good, finally.
They were underdogs last week too.
Yes, they were.
Yes, they
fucking were.
But, give me Baltimore.
Yeah, give me Baltimore, but not. I'll take Baltimore money line. I would probably take Chiefs 3.5.
You know what, man? As much as I lost respect for the Lions after the bullshit, they couldn't get over that stupid ass penalty, which boo-hoo. Hey, you made it farther than us. Congrats. But as annoying as that was, God, I would love to see the Lions go to the Super Bowl, man. I really want to see that. I take the spread.
I don't. I'll take the spread too, but I don't want to see him in the Super Bowl.
You know, bro.
It's embarrassing. That'll make me the most depressed thing I've ever seen. The fucking Lions in the Super Bowl. Get out of here. I would probably take the under on 50.5 points, though. Maybe.
Man, I feel like I'm gonna. I feel like I'm gonna take the. I want to take the Lions so bad. How do you look at futures on FanDuel?
You'll have to go to more NFL, scroll over NFL draft. They don't have next season stuff, but yeah, the odds for Caleb Williams minus 1,200.
Oh my God, the field. What is the field?
The field is 700 plus 700.
What is it? Is it Justin Fields?
The field just means
anybody else
practically. Yeah.
That's
and then they have the number 1 overall pick,
Marvin Harrison.
Caleb, which is at minus 12, Drake May at 750, Marvin Harrison at 1,600. I mean, it's Caleb Williams. He's the number 1 pick. I like how they have Mahomes as separate, like on its own. It's so funny. I don't know. We'll definitely see a lot of rigged stuff because I've been seeing that all weekend. The Super Bowl, it's always big. There's always conspiracies. Like I remember seeing a conspiracy about the name of the Super Bowl and what they do. The superb owl, and they traffic children.
What?
Yeah, it was a TikTok. It was brain rot, but still.
What?
they turned the superb owl, and they turned how owl being an owl is like Masonic you know,
The hell did I just
shit.
hear, man? Like,
It's what I heard last year during the Super
the
Bowl.
Super
on
Bowl is
TikTok.
rigged. They traffic children.
Yeah, they were saying like because it's so like there's so much people there that they use the underground tunnels under everything and do it because there's so many people up top, so nobody's paying attention. I was like, that's ridiculous.
Man, it's either okay. The script. There's so many scripts with this, man. I mean, you got Eminem versus Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You got the logo with the 49ers and the
Mm-hmm.
Ravens,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just got a Swifty Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This like,
Yeah.
if there's a time to believe the NFL scripted, it's now.
It's
I mean,
now. And I still don't think it is, but they make it very well easy to think about it like that.
right?
They make you think like
the NFL
and maybe
and
that's the
NBA
point
as
of it.
last year are classified as sports.
I would say the
entertainment.
reasoning for the colors, and I bet they did put into thought of Niners Ravens, is because those were two of the top teams coming out of the preseason.
Yeah,
A lot of the team,
two
like
dead ass
those were,
number one seeds.
yeah, like a lot of people were already on board with that, and obviously them putting the colors, it's like, now the other years, yeah, it's I mean it's a little sus that all 3 years have aligned perfectly. I'm interested to see what
next year's logo is.
if it. I'm putting my bets on whenever that logo gets released.
I'm hoping it's navy blue, and then I'm hoping the other one is blue or red. We're talking about Cowboys Bills rematch, and then
classic
we
90s
embarrass the
rematch.
Bills again. We do it again.
That would be interesting, to say the least. That would be very interesting.
Yeah, because we have been by far ever since the '90s the most depressing teams lately.
Oh, of course.
And the Bills. I mean, at least the Bills can make it.
The Bills, the Bears, the Browns, obviously, even though they're coming up, but they're stuck.
New
with
Orleans
Deshaun
Super Bowl is
Watson.
going to be fire, though.
Okay, I mean, so the networks the Super Bowl is on. We have this year CBS. Next year is going to be NBC. And I think the year after that is going to be ESPN. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman. ESPN, ABC. That'll be the first time since 2005.
Oh my god, it's gonna be wild! I can't wait to see the scoreboard, man. We're close to the Super Bowl, man.
They're probably going to change the scoreboard, this year. I remember the one they did for the Chiefs Tampa. When they changed it, it was like the most minute, like it was nothing. It was barely a change. So hopefully they change it to
the Super Bowl logos, though. The way they add color, the way they add like a little skyline or something that's popular.
Oh yeah.
And the colors. I mean, because the past couple of years they've just been boring as shit, just silver. But like the Arizona one, it's a lighter.
I haven't put any butane in it though, but yeah, the Zippo Bears lighter.
Yeah, like the one in LA had palm trees, and the other one in Arizona had the Grand Canyon. It's just fire.
Yeah, I like the logos too now. Like the logos actually have color, and they're not just the fucking whatever they've been for the last, in the 2010s. They were ugly. Like they were the best in the 90s and 2000s. That's when they looked good, and now they're starting to actually bring back more what they're supposed to look like. I'm really hoping for though is Madden to make it realistic as possible. Like I heard, Charles Davis, the guy who does
the voice,
he does it in Madden. He's also a normal commentator. He was talking about on a podcast. He mentioned that they're going to have different announcers for specific games. Like they'll probably have Godin and Charles, and they'll probably have two other guys, and then they'll probably have two other for primetime games.
Troy Aikman. Need it.
They could bring in Joe Buck, Troy Aikman. They could bring.
We need Chris Collinsworth.
Here's
the guy. Luca's dad. Hey, whoa! Who were you calling Luca's dad?
Yeah, who would you call Luca's dad? Who did the?
I know it's not Devin Booker. I don't care what this one night says, bro.
Who did they play tonight?
Luca's dad? What? You're funny. You're funny as shit, dude. You're hilarious. That's funny.
Legendary.
I don't care. I don't care about this one night, bro.
It's Devin Booker.
Look at pull up the previous games. Pull up the past 20 times they played each other. Luka dropping 50 on his ass every time. I don't want to. Anyways, what were we back on?
Madden.
Madden, yeah.
They're gonna have. I have a feeling.
Tony Romo.
Ooh, Jim and Tony. Oh, give that to me in Madden. Oh yes, Give me the Fox, NBC, CBS, ESPN overlays. Give that to me. Gonna need that. More dynamic field stuff, more shit to do in franchise. I just want it to be good, man. Like as a franchise, I mean it's ass, but back when I was a kid, that shit was great, and I just wish it could go back to that. Especially like 2K5 too. Like give 2K the rights, or give some company the rights who is going to make an actual
I'm
simulation
just
football
curious. I'm
game.
just curious of what they're gonna call it.
Yeah, because they can't do 25 again. Madden 25 2. I don't know. It might just be called Madden, and they might go forward with just Madden updates, and it's just a live service game. It's not. They just roster update, do updates throughout the whole season, and then once the new season, I don't know.
Marvin Harrison to the Suns. You know what I see?
Marvin Harrison.
Caitlin Clark to the Pistons.
Caitlin Clark to the Pistons. It's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
I love that. She's so awesome to
Man,
watch.
I feel bad for Luka. Now that he said that, I mean, Luka does go off on Devin Booker, but dude, they lose. Like, like it pisses me off. I mean, 34, 50, 34, 33, 35, 28. I was like, damn, man. In 13 minutes, he dropped 18. Bro, Luka, like, I feel so bad for Luka, man. The Mavericks are like, God, dude, Luka is too good, man. Luka's so good for him to have such a shit team.
I know.
Even with Grant Williams and like Kyrie, man. I mean,
yeah, there's really just not a lot. I mean,
like I don't know
I
what
don't think they trade him ever. Maybe
no,
next
he's
year.
European, he's loyal. But,
yeah, he is. There's a lot of NBA trades that are going to happen.
Dude, they're going to do a ton of shit with Dallas. They're building them a new stadium. They're going to legalize gambling.
Yeah, didn't Mark Cuban sell
Yeah.
most of his share?
Yeah, he sold it to Vegas people, which they're supposed to make gambling legal in 2025.
Isn't he doing what is he doing? Because he's not going to be on Shark Tank anymore. Isn't he going to do something in his small town in Texas that he?
Shit, I wouldn't do anything, man. No, he bought like a giant piece of land in Irving, which is just pretty much Dallas.
Yeah.
And people think that's where they're gonna build everything. The Maverick Stadium, the casino. He's definitely gonna build a casino. He may pull off a casino in the Mavericks arena. I mean, knowing Mark Cuban, he's creative. I feel like he could
out of all the billionaires, I enjoy Mark Cuban. I mean, I don't think he should be a billionaire, but I still enjoy him.
Dude, he sold a partial. He sold a partial. He still owns part of the Mavericks, bro.
Oh yeah, he does.
He has full.
He's just not. He's just not the full.
Who they get.
Oh yeah, he still has a say. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, there's a lot of trade shit in the NBA as well. The Bulls. There's a lot of interest.
I wish the Mavericks would have got Pascal. But
Alex Caruso. Thank you, Soap. Have a good night, brother. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. Appreciate you. Apparently Alex Caruso is worth like a few first round picks.
Yeah,
which I agree with. Alex Caruso is really good.
Caruso. I saw
Zach LaVine.
Dante Murray who wanted to. They were They were exploring trade options with Trae Young to go be with Wemby.
Ooh,
which would make sense because Trae Young he has good court vision. He can pass the ball to Wemby, and
yeah, they've had that problem where he'll be wide open.
Yeah,
right.
They don't give it to him,
and they don't like he's so big. Just toss it to him, man.
Dude,
they're not.
He don't even have to jump. Like
literally just up here.
If there's a mismatch and you're not seeing that shit, you're not giving that to your 7'4" center.
It makes no sense.
Like you're not passing that shit to the 7'4" guy who has Steph Curry on him. Like what? You're not seeing that?
Like what are you doing?
Trae Young
legit.
That, and Trae Young gets the ball, and Trae Young's gonna be getting like 20 damn assists a game with his ass.
Would be incredible, dude. Last night I bet on the Pacers. I bet on the Pacers last night, and obviously Nikola had to do his insane bullshit.
The Bucks got Doc Rivers. Why? Why? That's terrible, man.
That's so fucking stupid. Like literal brain rot. Why?
I mean, dude. Kyle Kuzma's a name out there.
I mean, he'll be fine for the locker room. I mean, that's not really the only thing. Everybody loves him, but why? Why?
Like,
I mean, they did get their
from
ass blasted against the Pistons and still won, but
yeah. But the Bucks tend to do that, bro. They tend to
they
lose to shit teams
they
and
tend
sneak
to
the hell
have
out
to
of the good
come
ones.
back from games a lot. They tend to have they're down like 15 and they have to come back and they win by 3 points because Jokic is just a god and just does some insane
Yeah.
shit.
But what's his name got traded today? Kyle Lowry and Terry Rozier.
Yeah,
They
saw
got
that.
traded. Terry Rozier
Mhm.
should be pretty good on the Heat. Actually, I could see that working out really well.
I'm waiting for Austin Reeves to see where he goes.
Yeah, it's really just the biggest two names. I mean, Zach LaVine is a name out there.
He's a big name.
He's worth a couple. He's good as shit. But,
Yeah, I mean he has his
the biggest
problems.
is DeJounte Murray and Trae Young, which
Yeah, I
Trae
mean
Young.
with Zach LaVine, he just sucks on defense. He can do anything on offense, but on defense, he does nothing. He legit does nothing. He's so slow at running back. I mean on offense, like I said, he's fine, but I don't know. I just want the Bulls to at least get into play in.
Yeah, the Bulls.
And
I heard shit about Vooch. Maybe the Bulls
talk
are
about
in a rebuild. Maybe.
they kind of. I mean that 2021 year where they were really good with DeMar and Levine and
Mhm.
I mean we still need what's his name to come back Lamel or
Ball? Yeah, LaMelo or
Lonzo.
yeah, Lonzo. What?
Yeah,
Lonzo, bro, he's such a sleep, and he's gonna come back.
he'll be back in
And
February.
bro, people saying he's gonna be no,
No,
he's gonna
he's
be
so good. There's no.
yeah,
I mean, I think we'll get into the play-in. I don't know if we'll win. I mean, we've had to come back already from a lot because we started the year so fucking bad.
yeah,
It'll be
bro.
interesting.
It is. You still got the upcoming draft. You got Bronny and LeBron, which, like I said
Fucking
before,
Bronny.
the teams that don't. Bronny is not worth as of right now. He's not first round. He's not first pick worthy. They know that. They don't want Bronny. They want LeBron, and
It's a big name.
they know that Bronny's going to go first. They know that because LeBron already
And he'll
said
be good. I mean,
he's doing good off the bench. I mean, he's dropping 11. He's averaging pretty well, like for off the bench.
because he's not full time. Like he's not
Yeah,
playing.
I mean, he just came back from cardiac arrest, like, and he's doing this off the
Yeah.
bench, 11 points.
The fucking vaccine.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
I'm telling you, man.
He shouldn't have got it. But
I always hate when people do that because it's about like professional athletes. Like, bro, I got the vaccine. I should be dead right now if this is what you're thinking.
yeah, I mean, dude, they're working every day, man. I mean,
Yeah, their
vaccine,
heart
no
is,
vaccine, it don't matter.
and the amount of shit that they ingest in their bodies
Yeah,
is
I mean,
not great.
their heart's pumping fast 24/7. I mean, but they got. I mean, Bronny, he's doing good off the bench. Yeah, he plays just like his dad, dude. The chase down blocks,
That chase down block they
Yeah.
had the other day. Oh my god!
chase
I was like,
down
that's
blocks.
literally LeBron.
It's dead ass LeBron. I mean, the dunks, he could shoot well. He's doing all this off the bench. He's averaging, he had 11 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He's doing pretty well for off the bench. Off the bench, he's really good. But
I would like to see
maybe they put him in a starting rotation
at least in the rotation
this year, or maybe he returns to USC for another year. Maybe
he'll probably return for a year. I think he's too
he
young.
should.
He's too young.
He could definitely go to the draft this coming up season, but it's not smart for his sake. But for teams that but the thing is if he does that, there's going to be teams tanking.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they're going to tank. For
the Hornets are there, the Pistons are there.
I feel that dude, the NBA draft lottery is so bullshit, dude.
It is.
The Pistons have been the worst team for the past like 5 years, and they still don't
get the first pick every time. It's so funny.
I feel so bad for them, bro.
I mean, you had the Spurs, which I guess that one kind of. I don't know.
Now, when are we going to talk about Caitlin Clark, dude? I mean, dude, she needs to should she be the first woman given a chance on an NBA roster?
She'd still get slapped.
She's so good, dude. I mean,
she is, but she's
going to get paid a lot for where she goes, which is probably the fever, some bullshit.
I have a feeling. Ooh, imagine like they release a NCAA basketball game and she's the cover.
That'd be fun.
Because that's what's wrong with men's college basketball, there's no like big names right now. You had Embiid, you had Zion, you had even Fred VanVleet at the
I mean,
time,
there was Wemby, but he wasn't college.
Wemby, but he was
I feel like the closest thing to like the last big was Brandon Miller, or
yeah,
but even then, not really. I mean, he's had his
really.
off the court
There
problems.
hasn't really been much since Zion, pretty
Yeah,
much.
exactly. Dude, Caitlin Clark, man, she's taking over the shit. She's like, dude, who is pulling up threes from the logo like that? Like what?
For real. She can shoot, but wouldn't create any space in the NBA. No, I agree. I mean, she is quick though. She is quick. I saw
Yeah.
she got hit by some person running onto the court.
Oh yeah.
The flop,
Yeah,
it was
bro. I gotta
hilarious.
go to Iowa soon, man. My cousin's getting married, but
I mean, it's right, pretty much almost above me. Kind of,
such a boring ass drive though, dude. Oh my god.
yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty
Yeah,
bad. I'm excited for March Madness. That's gonna be fun, especially betting. I haven't bet during March Madness yet, so.
dude, the upsets are gonna be wild. I mean,
Oh yeah, dude,
I feel like
Kansas, they'll
I
get
feel like it'd be a
upset.
smart strategy. Think about it. You deposit a couple $100. You put $10 on all the underdogs, dude. You can make the shit back within like a
You'll
bet or
lose
two.
some, but there'll be big. Like I feel like Kansas. We say this
Gold
every.
investing.
We say it is. We say this with Kansas every year, and like I believe there'll be a not first round exit, but second, maybe Elite Eight, Sweet
Didn't Kansas win it
16.
what 2 years ago?
Who won last year?
UConn.
Yeah, so it was Kansas. Yeah, it was Kansas the year
Kansas,
before.
and then I think the year before that was Baylor. I remember that.
I remember that too. Yeah, that was interesting. It was very interesting. I don't know.
basketball, dude.
I'm excited for baseball too.
Baseball is going to be pretty good coming up. Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani, what's his name? Signed with the Cubs recently.
The Cubs just got rid of Marcus Stroman.
They got rid of Stroman. They're trying to make a deal with fuck, what's his name? God damn it. Bellinger.
Oh, Cody Bellinger. Yeah. Dude, he's good, man.
He is. I don't know. We'll see. The Royals are man, I don't know about the Royals.
They're lost. Low key, the Rangers could go back to back. I don't know who I'm not even a Rangers fan. Shit. I'm not a Rangers fan. Matter of fact, I hate them. Surprise. But dude, like what? Like seriously, what other team is gonna like? The Dodgers. Shit. Yeah, the Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers.
Dodgers.
If they don't win this year, if they don't win at least 3 within the next 10,
5,
nah, 5.
4. Like, bro, this is bullshit. Like, they
Like,
have
you
to
spent
win.
that much
you get
money.
Shohei, you get who else did they get? Like some other Japanese guy.
Yeah, they got a lot of good players. They're gonna be, but they're gonna
They're
pull the
bullshit.
Dodgers again, though. They're gonna do something. They're gonna lose in the NL or the
Even
the
if they make
NLD
the World
or
Series,
NLCS. Yeah.
and I mean, I could see the Rangers going back to back. They haven't got. I mean, it's still early, and there's still going to be a lot of free agent moves. You see them every day.
Yeah, they're still happening. Just for
Astros got Josh Hader.
Yeah.
Astros should get somebody like Blake Snell.
Mm-hmm.
He's still a free agent out there. It's gonna be wild, bro. I mean, every sport free agency is coming up. It's gonna be fun.
It is. It should be exciting. I'm very excited. I mean, I'm excited for the future of our football stuff on here, though. We're talking about. I told you a little last night. Have a pregame show. Me and Aaron were talking about it. We're like, all right, so we're gonna have like green screen set up. We're gonna get like one of those tables that they have on like Sports Center or fucking Fox. And we're gonna dress up. We're gonna have pregame show. We'll get you on for some analysis. We'll have you in the little corner talking about, what.
Yeah, Tony. I just don't see the Bills doing this.
That'd be great. And then we have a watch party. Then we'll have the pregame or the postgame show. It'll be a lot of fun. Get my dad involved. Having my dad there would be fun.
Another year of the Bears. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, there would be a lot of good conversations, especially if like week 1 is against the Packers. God.
I'm sure it will be.
Again. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited for the future. Obviously, we'll have our regular podcast with me and Aaron when we move out. We'll probably invite you on at some point and get some guests. Oh yeah, we'll get some guests. See if we can get Logic on. Hey, if I could reach out somehow, some way. That'd be very exciting.
Get somebody else on. Not play.
Who's somebody else?
I know somebody else. Yeah.
Get Sermon on.
Somebody. Never mind. Anyways.
Who? You?
No.
I was gonna say I already mentioned. Seth.
No.
Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott.
We're gonna
Jerry
get
Jones.
Des Bryant.
Ooh, yeah, get Des Bryant on. I could probably find some
Kurt Benkert.
Oh yeah. I don't want to say too much, but
I have more passing yards than Kurt Benkert.
He annoys me. I'm not gonna lie. Same with JT O'Sullivan. I like his breakdowns, but he's so like I don't know.
Everybody, leave a like on the podcast if you have more passing yards than Kurt Benkert. This should have 1 million.
Has he not started? Has he not thrown a pass in a game?
He has -1.
He's -1. Oh my God, his
career passing yards is -1.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And he's done too, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe a UFL collaboration. UFL and USFL collab.
Nah, you gotta get destroying involved.
Yeah, Project NFL. I don't know what that is. He's like been saying something about some Project NFL shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
It might be a TV show.
Could be. He wouldn't even be that good in the NFL anyway. I mean, he would, but
as a kicker, he's a damn good kicker. I mean,
no, he is. He was one of the top prospects.
I mean,
oh yeah, he would get a spot for sure. Mm-hmm. I was listening to Robbie Gould though. I miss that guy. Did you know he's had 17 starts in the playoffs and he's 100% field goal and extra point in every single one of those starts? He has a full season's worth of perfection in the playoffs.
Huh.
Yeah. He's perfect. He's maybe the greatest kicker of all time besides Justin Tucker. Maybe Sebastian Janikowski. Do you remember Sebastian Janikowski?
Lefty.
The GOAT. I remember he attempted a 76-yard field goal years and years ago.
Yeah, dude, I feel like Brandon Aubrey is going to break a record, bro. I mean, that dude's leg is insane.
Is that the Cowboys kicker?
Mm-hmm. He's a rookie too, bro, and he drilled that shit from 60 twice in a game, man.
Dude, Anders Carlson was getting cooked on Twitter. It was so funny.
Speaking of kickers, Tyler Bass, poor guy
as well.
I mean,
and what's his name was there too? Their kicker that they had before Bass. Who the fuck was it? Soap, do you know? Was it Chase McLaughlin? No. Fuck, who was it? I don't remember. He was at the game though. But he was probably watching. He's like, well, Robbie Gould was at the Cody Parkey double doink game, and he had to watch that happen. And the Bears cut him to go to the Niners the year prior. 2 years prior, maybe.
Harrison Butker?
No. Fuck, who was it? It wasn't Chase.
Damn it.
Bills kicker. Oh yeah, Steven Hauschka.
Oh.
Harrison Butker's underrated. He is underrated. My stepdad always talks about him.
Yeah, bro.
Cairo Santos is great.
Bro,
he's really
Tyler Bass. Number one, he had pressure. Is he dumbass? A little bit.
There was a play. The way that special teams play was ran on the defensive side. I mean, they got up in there. They did. It was rough. I love kickers. I respect them a lot, but I also turn into Ninja whenever they miss. I just think of Ninja's tweet. Like, how do you miss as a professional NFL kicker? How do you just do that?
I question that sometimes, but
I mean, I do, especially if it's a chip shot.
No, I question it with Brett Maher last season. We still won the game, but bro, how do you? That's sabotage at that point.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
6 missed in a row.
Yeah, that's rough. That
Like,
reminds me of Cody Parkey. He foreshadowed the double doink in 2018 against the
wasn't he
Lions.
practicing it a lot?
That too, he would practice hitting uprights, but
He was hitting
also
light post
he
and shit.
hit 4 in one game. The upright, he hit the upright 4 times in one game against the Lions in 2018.
Dude, like,
He
my God.
foreshadowed what was going to happen.
Man, but yeah,
Impressive.
Tyler Bass, bro. I mean, he had a lot of pressure, yeah, but
Yeah.
cold.
Anders
windy.
Carlson, man, if he made those, Jesus Christ. Ugh.
I wonder how the
Horrible.
game would have been, bro, because it like the way it was going, it was anybody's.
It was anybody's, and it was. I mean, dude, I'm afraid of Jordan Love now. Like I wasn't prior to this year. I was like, he's just going to be a bust. Not even a bust because he wasn't a top pick.
They got another quarterback, bro. I mean,
As
Packers are
Jesse
good at
Pinkman
that.
says, he can't keep getting away with it.
Did you finish that, by the way?
Getting away with it. I finished Ozymandias.
Okay,
That's
so
the
you're not
next
doing
That's the next reaction up. I already watched it. I watched it back to back. I watched this last one that I uploaded, and then I watched Ozymandias, right? Because I was like, okay, I have to. So I watched it, and yeah, that was one of the greatest episodes of television I've ever watched.
Oh, Ozzy! Oh, I know, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I finished Ted. That shit was hilarious.
I'm ready for episode 3, but I loved the first 2 episodes.
Oh, you haven't watched it at all?
I've watched the first 2 episodes. I mean, I
Okay.
react to them, of course.
Dude, I finished that. I finished Ted like right away, bro. I've already watched the full thing twice because my other friend wanted to watch it, and I didn't want to give him my account information, so
Yeah,
I watched it with him.
yeah. I
It was
just use
hilarious.
yours. I still use yours.
Wait, I gave you my Peacock?
Yeah, last year during the playoffs, I've been using that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Dude, I was wondering, like, who was watching all this like
The
cultural
Office
wisdom
was
and
one
stuff
of
and shit.
them. I watch a lot of The Office
Yeah,
at
because I was
bed.
like, I don't watch The Office, and I was like, who? Like, did somebody hack me?
Yeah, no, it's just me. It's just me. Yeah, it's on your account too. It's on like your specific profile. That's
Freddie
funny.
Fazbear.
Yeah, the Freddy Fazbear one. Yeah. I watched Waiting was on there. I don't know if that was on if you saw that on your recently watched. That was like a year or not a year ago.
I saw Twisted Metal.
Walter, yeah, I didn't watch that one. Walter was my next episode. Soap. It's always every Friday, remember. And then after this ends, we're gonna watch El Camino, and then we're gonna watch Better Call Saul.
El Camino is such a good movie, bro.
I've heard.
Oh, dude.
Can't wait for Better Call Saul. And then oh yeah, let's check the polls out right now, live here on stream.
The presidential?
No. Next TV show polls.
Oh.
Like for Ted Lasso, got 4 episodes left. Put Welcome to Wrexham, Veep, Superstore, Fargo, and The Leftovers. And Veep, which I already reacted to, like the first 4 or 5 episodes, and I gave up on it because I just wasn't feeling it. That's winning, so I'll probably go back to that. And then The Bear, about to finish that. The Righteous Gemstones is in the lead right now, and that's with Danny McBride, John Goodman, Adam Devine,
John Goodman.
El Camino, The Better Call Saul. Yeah, I know.
El
So
Camino. El Camino is such a good movie, man. And I loved Ozymandias, bro. Oh my god.
yeah, it was a great episode. It was a good reaction too. My reaction was
What else was like? How many more is it after that?
Ozymandias was 14, and then there's 16.
There's
So
like-
yeah, 2 episodes left.
Yeah, and it's crazy how in 2 episodes, like shit changed a lot, man. But you'll
Yeah,
see.
I'm excited. Righteous Gemstone's so good. I'm glad to hear that. I've heard good things. I watched the trailer for season 1 last night with my cousin, and actually it looks pretty funny. It's about, the big like mega church people, like people who own like a mega church and like whatever those are called, those type of people, the something pastor. I don't fucking remember, but it looks funny. John Goodman's great. Adam Devine's great. I love him in Workaholics. I love Danny McBride. I know he has that Eastbound and Down, which I've heard is really good. There's a lot of HBO shows, man. Like that's where all the main good TV is. I really want to react to. We have The Wire. I did react to the first episode of The Wire. I just didn't edit it yet. That was good. Can't wait to watch more of that. I want to react to Rome in the future.
Just
I've
paid
heard
$12 for a Subway foot long with no chips or drink. Yeah, man, I felt that.
Subway at 11 p.m.
No, somebody that was 10 hours ago, but $12 for a Subway sandwich is terrible, man.
Yeah,
No
dude,
drinking.
I paid on my fucking. I had a gift card for $15. I paid for a Subway a foot long, and it was $26. I did put a lot of stuff on it, or no, it was $22 because I had to pay an extra something.
Man, bro. A funny little thing that popped up. Whoever Josh Allen beats in the playoffs always tends to lose their next
I
playoff.
saw that. Yeah,
Never failed. 2020,
it's Lamar time.
Yeah.
It's Lamar time, baby. Let's check on some parlay or not parlays. Let's check on some live betting opportunities before we end the podcast here in a second. I know we got some basketball going on. I think it's near its end though. There's one game left, I think. Let's take a gander, Jim. Oh, the Australia Opens right now. Fourth quarter, 9 minutes left. Warriors are winning 111-98. Damn, they went up. It was a close game prior. Damn. It's minus 6,000 odds. What if I just put $30? I get 17 cents, 50 cents. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not doing that.
Man. Well, we have an eventful weekend. We got the Royal Rumble, WWE.
Ooh.
Give me CM Punk.
WWE. Dude, this WrestleMania might be amazing. And then, yeah, CM Punk versus Rhodes. That'll be
Seth
great.
Rollins injured. Still plans to power through it.
They're talking about, dude, Roman Reigns versus The Rock in the Super Bowl would feed families for generations.
Roman Reigns versus The Rock night 1, and then Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes night 2.
Oh. CM Punk versus
Seth Rollins. Or now Cody Rhodes.
Dude, Rhea. Oh, dude. She is legit.
I want her to win. I don't care. I want her to go back.
I have her on Twitter, so she'll pop up a lot, and I just froth at the mouth every time.
How is somebody like that, bro?
Like, how can you be that perfect? Honestly,
Literally,
it's incredible, and I think it's a good stop there to talk about Rhea. What's her last name again? Ripley.
Oh my goodness,
it's incredible stuff. We'll have to do a WWE stream in the future, especially Royal Rumble. I'm off Sunday, right, but we'll have football. Or is Royal Rumble Saturday?
Saturday. Oh my god.
Damn, I work. Fuck.
What time do you go?
10
at night.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm looking at.
So I'll watch it at work. I miss when pay-per-views and shit like that was on Sundays. It made it more special.
Yeah. Except for Saturday, having to actually pay for them.
That too, because I never did. I did.
I like the $10 subscription,
and it was John Cena versus The Rock, and then there was a few other. I mean, I did the early ones with WrestleMania in 2010. WrestleMania. I don't remember what the fuck it was. It's been a long time. I'm not as diehard a fan as now. I like certain characters, Rhea and Punk, of course, Randy, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight,
I'm just
Dominic.
Mesmerized. I was looking at Rhea.
Yeah, she's entrancing. She's incredible. She's incredible. She's incredible. She's incredible. She's incredible. Oh my god. Mommy. No. Nope. That we'll call it here for the Double Coverage Podcast.
Thank God, dude.
4. It was a very good episode. Excited. We'll be back here next week. We'll try and be back Tuesday, normal time. It was exciting. I'm now 23 years old of age. That's also
happy. Oh, I already told you, but happy belated birthday, man.
Me and Logic have the same birthday.
He should come to my house.
He should come.
And 3, 2,
and 3. We'll catch y'all guys later. And 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. And
Love that shit.